Good morning, everyone. Happy Friday. How's everyone doing today? Oh, look at the gimbal. It is. we're crooked this Friday. We are coming into EPCOT. Glad you guys could join us. Getting ready for another lovely rope drop day. And what a beautiful day it is. Hello and welcome to everybody in the chat today.
Good morning, Sean. Yep, thank you. Wow.
It's just like, hey, you're in your pass, just go for it. Just come on in.
Scam me.
Bob's like, here I am thinking Chris is going to take a morning off. Not when we've got to cover all the parks. We've done everything so far this week, guys, and now we've got to make sure that EPCOT gets its fair share. Starting off with Hollywood Studios on Monday, both Universal Studios parks on Tuesday. Magic Kingdom Wednesday. Yesterday was a fun day at Animal Kingdom. Two safaris. Two safaris. And the wait times, yes, Calvin, were just all across the board, every park. Great. We're still testing, we were still testing earlier this week, new apps and new things today, because we are going to have a short stream today because we do have a hard stop at 2 p.m. today. We're going to go old school style. We're actually going to be straight through our old app because we don't want to have to wait around for loops and all that kind of stuff. I just want to be concentrated. And I want the stream to be concentrated to fun, food, and all the things we can do with you guys today. So good morning to everybody who's joining us. Love to have you guys in. Whoa, look, what, we're hitting the corner. Look at that. Susan's got that corner so much the camera's going.
That was not me.
Good morning, Sarah. Good to see you in. Calvin is in. Skipper Bob, Eric Lee, good morning. Steven is with us. Coco.
This is one of those times where it's a good thing if they shove you down towards the end of the road. They're not going all the way down though, so.
Isabel, good morning. Welcome to the stream. Kongaloosh, everyone. Look at the skies. It's nice.
It's gorgeous.
Hello, Cliff. We're gonna get a view of the Guardians of the Galaxy.
Doubling. No, are they? No, they're not.
No.
So here's our pro tip. When you're parking, people, just pause for a moment before you get out of your car. This has happened to me several times recently when I was parking, where the people park and they immediately
open their doors.
Now, and you will see we are parking right next to someone else. If you open your doors, like I was just a little bit behind them, so they had stopped and they were opening their door, and
they were upset because
they were mad at me. There were some rude gestures given, and I'm like, I'm just parking. I'm just doing what they told me to do.
The reason is everyone in line is trying to park too. So don't make everybody in the car line wait for you. Go ahead and give just pause for a second. Let everybody else park. Good morning, Mark. Welcome to EPCOT. Linda is in with us. Our UK mom.
Linda.
Loving this world. Good to have you in. Chandler Mixer.
All right. Let's see. I need my bag. Got all EPCOT ears today.
Larry Van D, good morning. Welcome to the stream. Lisa is with us. Molly. Hello, Molly. So we just parked.
Oh, I was on the line.
So normally we, I'll just wait on the stream a little bit before we go in. So good morning, John. Good to have everybody in this morning. Yeah, Loving This World's over riding The Little Mermaid, and he said a few dad jokes, and Scuttle just passed out from laughing so hard. Just lack of complete oxygen.
Oh, spraying sunscreen. I'm gonna pause just a moment more.
All right. I don't know, do we need an umbrella? I got an umbrella just in case. I don't know if we need an umbrella. All right. All right, let's get a look at our Guardians of the Galaxy building over here. That is the Guardians of the Galaxy Cosmic Rewind. You can see it very clearly from this side of the parking lot, which lately they have been parking from this direction. It's got that blue that on a bright, cloudy, white cloudy day, it's really easy to see, but on other days, it just blends right into the skyline.
Yep.
So,
good
morning, Sonia.
For sunscreen, it takes up to 30 minutes for it to become effective on your skin. So ideally, put your sunscreen before you leave your hotel.
We're still kind of crooked. I wonder what that is. I have to reset things. Good morning, Elizabeth. How are you doing today? We are kind of leaning to the left. My gimbal says, too much work this week. Too much work. You put me through too much. Give me a break, he says. No breaks. No breaks. Too much to do. Too much fun to have. So, good morning, guys. Good to see you. I know. Go away green versus can't see me sky. So we are on the outside of security. You guys know the process. When it goes up to security, I'm going to cover up the camera. We are not going to be filming during that time for the privacy and the security of security. So everybody in the chat, as we walk through this morning, everybody have fun chatting back and forth. Anybody else comes in, make sure to welcome them, tell them good morning. Let them know we'll be back here shortly. So Calvin, I don't know about you, but I can't walk through this area. I can't walk at all through this area without thinking race day, you know? This is the usually the end of all our finish lines, coming out right through there and running right down there toward the finish line. So and amazingly enough, guys, I don't know what you are doing over in the Magic Crew other than being completely amazing. We are already at 261 likes, and we haven't even gotten inside the park yet. So the past 2 days, we have broken records 2 days in a row. And I say we, I mean the Magic Crew. You guys in the chat are doing it. And you guys have set the goals, and you guys have broken it. So I'd love to hear, what are your goals for today? What would you guys like to do in the next 3 hours? And I'll do what I can to support you guys and make it happen. So we're gonna film the sky here. You guys ready? Here we go. We're gonna go straight up. And I'm gonna cover you guys up because we don't film security.
Once again, I only ask to take umbrellas out of your bag at this time. If you have an umbrella, take it out. You're gonna hold it straight out in front of your arm, fully extended away from your body in any bags you're carrying. You're gonna walk single file line through either doorway of that device. Single file line all the way through. There is no need to stop. So
Okay.
pause. Even if you do hear a beep, continue walking for a big friend. Both sides are open.
Good. Thank you. All right. Whoop, look at that blue sky again, guys. Perfect. For those of you who joined in while my hat was covering the camera, yeah, I gotta wash it a lot. That is one of my favorite hats. I love to wear that hat. Got it from On the Map. Their Etsy link is in the bottom of the screen, or not the bottom of the screen, bottom of our description for our videos. I don't get anything from it. I don't make any money. I just love the hat. They gave it to me as a gift, and love to support them. So if you'd love to have a hat like that, feel free. Hang on one second. I gotta put one more thing in. Just put my camera on the trash for a moment. Shoot. Set this up for just a moment before we go inside. Get connected on this side. Oop. Come on, connect. Huh, okay.
So Chris is trying to get connected to our My Disney Experience account so that we can, if needed, do mobile ordering and just see everything that's going on in the parks and wait times and whatnot. And he's still having issues with it. So we're just gonna walk over here. Hello, how are you doing this morning, Amy? Sorry, I'm putting on my glasses. My reading glasses because the screen is just kind of a blur. Good morning, Sarah. Hey, Rachel. Good morning, Colin. Hi, Sonia. Good morning, Isabel. I know, it's nice to be here live in person. It definitely is. I got spots on my glasses. Okay, let's try this again. There we go. I think that we are just gonna walk in. Yeah, the wait times are looking good, Calvin. Right? I think that he forgot that he needed to work on that at home before we left. Because it's just harder. Harder to do it on a mobile device when you're having to reset things and do everything just right. I'm gonna go let him know that we're gonna walk in and just kind of walk around the main area, look at the flowers and some of the displays, and he can catch up to us. We're gonna walk inside and just look around. No, we're not gonna walk inside.
You have to wait for me.
We're gonna walk back over here. So if you ever need your coffee fix and Starbucks is not a must for you, they do have a Joffrey's location outside of the gates here, which is kind of nice in the morning. You want to grab it before they open the gates, or if you're on your way out and the park hasn't closed, you can grab that. Dee, it would be awesome if we could make just 600. I'm not sure if we will or not. We are on a for today. We will have to end solidly at 2, and in fact, in addition to that, I will be slipping away before 2 to go get the kids. Good morning, Dee. There are so many bees in these flowers right here. All the bees. There's bumblebees and there's honeybees. All the bees. Are we good? Can we go in the gates now?
I had to reset my Disney Experience password again. It's the second time this week. Sorry about that, guys. Keeps detecting that we're having unusual activity and I can't connect.
Yes, you are. You are here. You are standing right here.
Over here. Thank you. Thank you, Michael.
Hi, guys.
So that's just weird that that's done that twice to me this week, where it says we've detected unusual activity on your account. So, well, I was going to check to see if I could sign in on yours, just to see if maybe it was just my phone, but it was doing the same thing. It wouldn't even let me get that far.
So you might want to have to put it into mine later is the point I'm
Yeah.
making, because perhaps it was me trying to log in on mine after you changed it.
It could be. We're also going to have to figure out, we'll have to change all of our passwords on my Disney Plus as well as we go to rewriting things and watching things this weekend. Because all of our Disney Plus on are going to have their passwords updated. I always love the music coming into Epcot. It's always so exciting, you know? It's like, what adventures are going to be happening today? Of exciting adventures. Walking into the park, I'm already seeing Mickey and Minnie are out. You guys want to go say hello to the mouse? You guys are just joining us. Welcome to Epcot. Happy Friday. Glad to see you guys. It's so good to hang out with the Magic Crew. For another rope drop this week. Tell you what, it looks a lot busier.
Go ahead and say hello.
Oh, they're about to step away, guys. So turn around and get a photo. Hi, Mickey. Good to see you, bud. Doing a good job making sure that everyone gets a cool selfie with Mickey this morning. Oh, pardon me. Go say hello to Minnie real quick. So, Dee, no real news on meet and greets yet. I'm just gonna, as I'm telling everybody, make sure you got your autograph books ready. If you're coming for the visit. Good morning, Minnie. Good to see you. We love you. It's good to see you this morning. If you're coming for the 50th anniversary for Walt Disney World starting October 1st, make sure you dust off those autograph books and bring them with you just in case. That's all I'm saying. Nothing official, no confirmation. Just leave it at that. Good morning, Jeffrey. Good to see you. Good morning, Alicia. How are you today? That's pretty much it, Calvin. Current wait times. Test track, 10 minutes. Frozen, 10 minutes. Soarin', 10 minutes. Chris getting into My Disney Experience, 45 minutes. Good morning, Colin. So good to see you guys popping back in today. Calvin's getting ready for his trip at the end of September. The Apple Watch users know if the Magic Mobile works with your watch in place of your Magic Band. I know that it's meant to do so. Of course, I don't own an Apple Watch, so I haven't done it personally. But so I was about to do some things from the other app and realized, oh wait, I can't do that button. It's not the same button. I know. I was about to do something. I'm like, see, you get used to running things after a while. So good morning, guys. Good to have you back in. Susan's with me today. Susan's going to get to try some of the foods from the new food kiosks.
Very excited
that have opened up that were not available when the festival first opened up here in July. I've tried a few of them. Like the Kenyan steak is really good with the Kenyan coffee, and the what is it? The slaw, the chaka slaw.
The slaw that's not like creamy, but
yeah, it's like more a lot more vegetable kind of flavor to it. And I think she's excited to try some of the gluten-free stuff that's going to be over in India as well. If you guys are just joining us and you're watching for the very first time, I'm Chris. This is Susan. We are Ear to Ear Magic, and we're going to be having fun for the next 3 hours here at EPCOT. We are having a hard stop today at 2 p.m. because we do have a very special preview to ride Ratatouille this afternoon. And we're, of course, when somebody invites you to join the party, you really can only bring the people that were invited. I'd love to bring everybody for this experience, but I will tell you this. If you guys are already subscribed to our channel and you already have a notification set up, you already have noticed that we have a stream set up for tomorrow evening. Will it happen? All I can say is you guys don't miss out on tomorrow evening when we come back into EPCOT. And if you want to, go ahead and hit that stream for tomorrow. Hit a thumbs up for that as well. And come back and have some fun with us at EPCOT tomorrow evening as well. And depending on how things go this afternoon while we ride Ratatouille, we may even happen to have a really cool vlog for you guys to watch a little bit later on our channel. And we hope that that happens as well. So now that it's a rope drop, I feel like we need to, I think we need to go ahead and ride something like immediately.
okay.
So what should we ride?
I don't know.
You can go do test track. Living with the land's not an option.
It's true. I mean, we can try that and see how it works. I thought, sure, let's go ride.
All right.
Always so interesting to see the different responses when people realize they might be a camera.
So somebody was having a discussion with me yesterday about, and I'll tell you honestly, I love the excitement of that the crew has been getting these past 2 days when it comes to hitting such amazing goals for likes on our streams. I think it's wonderful. I think I actually enjoy more the excitement that the crew has in meeting their goals. I can almost hear the excitement in your voices. I've had messages from other people, even some of the mods said that they're jumping around with excitement and dancing in their homes when they see that we hit such wonderful numbers. And that to me is just the joy that comes through the rest of this crew. And so somebody messaged me yesterday and says, well, what is our goal going to be for tomorrow? I'm like, well, I haven't been making the goals. I've just been you know, as I say, I just hold the camera. You guys have been doing it. You guys have been making the goals and then hitting them yourselves. And I don't even like my own streams. So you guys have been doing that. And so somebody said, well, what's the goal going to be tomorrow? I said, I don't know. Well, we're only going to be doing 3 hours. We could do 300 likes in 3 hours. I mean, that's pretty extreme, being the fact that, you know, in 6 hours, we haven't even hit 600 likes yet. So we just kind of halved it. Well, what did you guys go and do? And it's already, at this point, I thought it was funny. Someone's like, oh, that might be a little extreme to go 300 in 3 hours. But you guys are already at 277. You guys are making it hard to put boundaries on your goals. Ashley for tomorrow's stream says, well, set the reminder for tomorrow, but it's 11:30 in the UK, so it's going to be hard to stay up that late. Totally understand. Totally get that. I love it when you guys can watch from the UK. I feel terrible when you guys get into the movement, but all of a sudden it's like midnight and 1 o'clock. Sonia can tell you that. Sonia as many times has stayed up with us like 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning. It's crazy. Oh, Andrew says Living with the Land is open today. We might have to go over there after all, because it has been closed for like the past week and a half. Othan Cardell, Chris, is the Kenyan steak better than La Ciliere or other Canada offerings? I enjoyed it. I liked the flavor of it all. The coffee I didn't really taste. Maybe Susan, who doesn't like coffee, might, you know, say different. But I thought it was, the only problem that I had with it was mine had a little bit more gristle in it than I was expecting. I could have just had a bad thing of beef, but it was I had to chew a few pieces out. But the flavor was great. I enjoyed the slaw. So I would definitely try it again. Maybe I'll get a better piece of meat next time.
Do you like the flavor of everything?
Yeah, it was still very good. Good morning, Andrew. Again, Andrew gave us some good news yesterday. He received an offer. He received an offer for a permanent position with Lego yesterday. So congratulations, Andrew. I know you worked hard for that, man. Making it happen. It's always good to hear good stuff like that. I mean, I know last year was a really hard year, especially when it comes to employment. So it's awesome to have that. And Kyle is like, look at the crowd, you know, and here's the thing, it's kind of hard to compare EPCOT's rope drop to, say, Animal Kingdom's rope drop or Hollywood Studios rope drop, because, well, those are like 8 and 9 o'clock in the morning, and there are some people when they go on vacation don't want to get up that early. For an 11 o'clock rope drop, and being the fact that you cannot park hop before 2, the only people coming to EPCOT at rope drop are those who were intended to go to EPCOT from the beginning in the morning. So I think rope drop at EPCOT is always going to be a little bit more crowded because there's a lot more people already up and ready and able to go at that point. All right, we got a 20-minute wait at Test Track. Let's go make a vehicle. Yes, Dan. It's nice to have the interactivity of the car designs back again. Good morning, Gio. How are you today? I'm doing great. Doing wonderful. Hoping to get some good speeds out there today.
You will.
Up to 60s, hopefully. So
64.9.
that'd be awesome. There you go, Sonia. We'll get you one of these to drive around. Has the new meaning to put the top down. The kids are going to be back on with me this afternoon in the park, but I don't think they're going to be back in time for the live stream. Hopefully we'll be able to have a little fun on Labor Day. If you guys are just joining us, good morning and welcome. Happy Friday. 20-minute wait here on Test Track. Getting started here at the beginning of the park day. Good morning, Disney Day 44. How are you? Adam Martinez. Welcome to the chat. And yes, Cliff, that's great news that came out yesterday officially from Disney across the social media accounts. Space 220 will be officially open September 20th. They had some great video sneak previews of what the elevator ride going up into space will look like. And I figured after we get finished riding Test Track, we walk over there and see what the entrance looks like. Good morning, Sour One. Amy H, good to see you. Yeah, no, Jeff, it's always 64.9. It's almost like they have control over that or something, right? So, Prince Ryan, good note there. Yesterday there was images coming up from across Magic Kingdom that several of the rides, including Jungle Cruise and Tomorrowland Speedway, now have the Fast Pass lane signs have been replaced with lightning lanes, which is part of the new Disney Plus. The Genie Plus, I should say. And I told Susan one of the things we have to look for today when we go up is to see if we can see one over here at EPCOT. Didn't see one here at Test Track. Could you guys help me keep an eye out as we go around to the attractions today, see if anyone notices and finds out that we've got a lightning lane here at EPCOT this morning. And guys, you have already hit 304 likes on today's stream. Hadn't even gotten on the first ride and you're already at 304. Congratulations, guys. Make sure when people come in, welcome them in. We're glad to have you guys in the community today. And if you are watching for the first time, don't leave without hitting that subscribe button and come out and join us later. We're going to be having lots of more fun, lots of more rope drops in the park. We're going to have a vlog later, hopefully, of Inside Ratatouille. And we've got a live stream for tomorrow from EPCOT with hopefully some surprises about the new ride as well.
You can play with the shapes, the lines, the surface, and proportion to convey different.
Good morning, Crockett P. How are you? Good to see you in Pierce. How are you doing today? Happy Friday. Oh, thank you, John. I'm so glad that you're a part of it. It really is. I love the fact that there is just a lot of great people that we have met. We all have that common ground of loving theme parks and the positivity that comes with hanging out with other people, that when we're low and we're down, they can pick us up. It's a very much a I scratch your back, you scratch my back kind of mentality. Thank you, Pierce. You too. Oh, good to hear it, Crockett P. What number? Oh, okay.
Sorry guys, I got an email from the school that I needed to respond to.
Everybody's excited about designing their cars this morning. They're even more excited about. So guys, if you feel comfortable doing so, let us know. What do you guys have plans for this Labor Day weekend? Big weekend, a lot of people for having some extracurricular activities with the Monday off. A lot of people have taken today off. And if you guys are taking today off and you're in our stream, I am humbled by the fact that you are taking time to hang out with us as your extracurricular activity. So what are you guys doing this weekend? Nicole is staying home and enjoying it. Jennie is off today too. Which, by the way, everybody, I'd like to introduce to you Jennie G, our newest patron over on the official Magic Crew over on patreon.com. You guys, welcome into Jennie. The rest of you patrons in there, make sure to say hello to Jennie this morning. Join this week. So glad to have you in. Michelle taking care of my niece, and Mike works all weekend. Oh, Mike's working for the family. You gotta love a guy like that. He's working hard to take care of his Ohana. Thank you, Mike. Well, we're glad you're here today too, and on the crew, Jennie. Thank you so much. Aaron P, how are you today? TGIF. Yeah, so they are packing in everybody here. We are back into the design, and the designs are actually up and running again. So I might be designing the car today. Yes, he is, Michelle. He's a good one. Don't let him go too far. Oh my goodness, Travis. Most requests we had was 1,000. Wow. Take and relax. Let the stress leave for a bit. Cliff, my mom used to put TGIF on my shoes for me. Toes go in first. That must have been confusing when you went to school afterwards and everybody's like, TGIF. Yeah, I already have my shoes on. You don't have to remind me. My shoes are on, they're tied. It's lunchtime. They've been on for like 4 hours. TGIF. If you do, Sarah, keep your eyes out and come say hello. Bespoke Magic says, hello everybody, toes go in first. I'm going to think about that from now on. We needed stuff like that for cereal. There's like, no, cereal goes in first. I guess that would be a CGIF. All right, we are at design station number 2. Susan's so excited her mask went flying off. Oh, it looks like we're gonna make an English car today. One of these days I'm gonna make a Portuguese. They are extremely fast. All right, so we're gonna do like a sports car or a truck, SUV. Do it. There we go. Create the shape. Now, you can do this, but it always kind of puts whatever shape it wants to on it. Optimize. There we go. Smooth. Whoa, that looks like a Batmobile. Da 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 da. Yeah, you gotta watch the numbers up there. How are you affecting the numbers? That's looking pretty sharp. You're gonna make it longer or shorter? That makes the efficiency go up and down. The responsiveness goes up, but the efficiency go down. As you go wider, it goes more responsive. Gas engine, supercharged. The efficiency goes down. You're gonna go hybrid? Let's go hybrid, right there in the middle. Gonna put a face on it. Good morning, Laura. Oh, it's smiling at us. All right, what kind of color do we want? How about an ear-to-ear magic blue?
How about some pixie dust?
Pixie dust? There we go. Iridescent. Yeah, Alicia got 204 on hers last week. We'll see what we do this week. Good morning, Steven. Sarah always puts pixie dust on hers too. I know, Gabriel. We're glad they can do this. Of course, you know, they have hand sanitizer for those who want to be a little bit more safe. I like those tires. I like those. Look at them. They don't even have spokes. Oh, that's huge. That's like crazy stuff. That's something like the kids would do. Here we go. That works. Wow, look how far those wheels out, man. 2? That's like a bumper, okay? That means we can smack the Tomorrowland Speedway in front of us. 3, go for it. She's watching the numbers over here to see what the numbers will tell you what it adds and takes away. To get the best numbers, always go for the more positive. That's the way that works even in our stream. We like to focus on the things that add the most positivity to things. What's your addition? That looks like something that would be in a Disney parade, like Buzz Lightyear. Okay, now go ahead and pay $15 for the Genie Plus so we can go faster. We can ride in the lightning lane. There we go. That's our car, guys. That's it. We good to go?
Okay. You're fine. You're fine. Yeah, you're fine. Yeah, you're fine.
Laura says, D, that having vertigo didn't affect. You don't really have vertigo, but you've never had problems with motion on this, have you? But yours is more of a, but this one actually goes, so. So we did get a PayPal. We've got, if you guys ever want to support the channel, PayPal link is at the top of the chat. Got a PayPal from Steven for $15. Says, thanks for all the rope drops this week. It seems as you guys have been really having a lot of fun last week and this week. last week was the first week we've ever done rope drops all week. The response was just through the roof. So it's always been my goal to find stuff that you guys respond to, like, enjoy, learn from, and just overall think would be something to add to your day. It went so well last week, we decided to do it again this week. And again, you guys have just been killing it as far as just coming in. We've had all kinds of new people join our chats. We've had all kinds of new faces come in and say, we saw you. Yesterday, I had 3 different families at Animal Kingdom, walking up to me and going, we've been watching you as you walk through. I'm like, that's crazy.
That was fun.
But and I'm glad that they did that, because then I got to let them talk to everybody and say hello to people at home and stuff like that. So it has been a lot of fun. So Stephen, thank you so much for the support. Thank you for the PayPal. We will be using it today for some food to share with the stream. And when you guys do get PayPals, when you do super chats, pretty much primarily use it to go right back into the channel for what we do, and hope that we can add even better streams. So thank you so much, Stephen. Appreciate it. And thank you for being a patron and a member of the Magic Crew. And I'd like to say over here at Ear to Ear Magic, when we have someone nice enough to do that, we just got a PayPal. We just got a PayPal. We just got a PayPal from our friend Stephen.
Okay, how many?
2.
Go ahead and stay right, please.
Alrighty, right. Alrighty, right. All right, now that we're back in line. Alicia, heading to work. Let me know at the finish. Will do, Alicia. Have a great day at work today. Bespoke's Ninja watching. Hiya! Love to have you in today, Bespoke. And here says, any plans for that crispy chicken donut? I feel like after yesterday's donut, I feel like I need to get the donut again today just to do a comparison, to reinforce what we talked about and to make sure that I made the right decision in my comparison and review yesterday. So Pierce, I think we're gonna have to do that. I think after we check out Space 220, we might have to grab ourselves the crispy chicken sandwich on the sriracha glazed donut, just to make sure it hasn't changed since the last time we've had it. And thank you for the reminder on that. Now, Dee gave us a super chat over on the stream for $10. Thank you so much, Dee. Thank you for the super chat. Hey, Jeffrey and Jenny also gave us a super chat with a nice unicorn. A little bit of unicorn magic to help us out. Thank you, Jenny.
I love the super chats, and they will definitely be used today because there are many food items that we have not used yet.
Number 5. Número 5. All right. Love and Disneyworld.
Cuida los niños.
So I forgot to turn off Wi-Fi, and look what happened. So we were working off of Disney Wi-Fi, and as soon as we came inside the building, which is where you should need the Wi-Fi the most, it's where the Wi-Fi wasn't working. Oh, we're back, guys.
Thank you. My back row, yellow strap, please. Thank you. Hold on to all loose belongings, including the camera. Good luck.
Welcome to the sim track. We'll begin with the capability test to see how your vehicle designs perform under challenging weather and surface conditions.
Monitoring road surface. Connecting to
OnStar.
SIM car performance data acquired.
Everybody get your seatbelts on.
Let's see how your designs hold up now.
Commencing SIM car off-road and extreme weather sequence. Capability test results displayed and verified.
Hey, we're
Now
number.
let's see how your vehicles compare when it comes.
Scanning SIM car for optimal eco efficiency. Aerodynamic efficiency. Drive systems analysis. Hyperspectral imaging in progress.
Good morning, Mark.
Calculating to environment impact. Commencing responsiveness test.
Okay, the responsiveness data is now being synchronized.
Automated driving technology verified and active. Automated crash avoidance technology disengaged. Displaying responsiveness data.
Here we
Here
go.
comes the final test.
Energizing
Power!
full test.
We have the power! Woo! Faster! Faster! Woohoo! 64.9! Whoa! Oh, brake check, brake check.
Yeah, those brakes are working.
Displaying power test results. SimTrack performance testing complete.
This concludes your performance testing. You'll be able to see how your Chevrolet custom concept vehicle design.
It's gonna be nice. Wedding anniversary, so which is September 11th. Happy anniversary! Happy anniversary! Happy
Please
anniversary!
watch your step as you
Happy
exit.
anniversary!
And remember to
Happy
take all your
anniversary.
personal belongings with you. Be sure to check your final performance numbers in our scoring.
All right. All right, so we will have some, pardon me, connection issues as we go through this area. We'll be going through pretty quickly, so just hang on. I can see what our numbers are. 213. That's not bad at all. And it looks pretty snazzy too. Let me do that up again. Boom. 213. That's a pretty solid number right there. Good job. Do we get to take this one home? No? Oh, man. Oh, I'm sure they would be. Oh, I'm sure they would be. I'm sure they would be glad to get me in touch with somebody. Uh-huh.
For those that wonder, they do overlay staff in the building here. In case you see a vehicle you just really would like to have as your own, they would be happy to assist you with that. Lovely vehicles.
Gabriel says Disney originally wanted the ride to go 20 or 30 miles per hour faster than it currently does. Can you imagine going like 95? Oh, just, oh no, I like the open. The squee! Just,
It feels so much faster.
we used to have to explain to our kids that Daddy actually drives faster on the I-4 than that ride goes, so not to get too freaked out. And that's how we would describe it to them. Daddy goes faster on the I-4 than we're gonna go on this ride, so don't get nervous. I'm gonna get some hand sanitizer. Shoot. Meow. Good morning, Keisha. How are you? How are you guys doing today? How is Luce? Luce doing well? Hatbox Ghost. Good to see you this morning. Welcome to EPCOT. So I'm going to take you guys, before we go any further, we're going to go backtrack a little bit over to Mission Space. I want to show you guys what's going to be, where we're going to be going. Hopefully we will be able to go very soon over at Space 220, a new restaurant here opening in EPCOT over on September 20th. We've been watching this thing being built for a while. Gabriel's like, I'm kind of glad they stuck with the 64.9. 31 weeks coming in strong. That's awesome. Great news. Jumbo Kadani Sean, how are you doing this morning? Good to have you in. So, I still recall back, I think it was the last 10K I was running, when we're running back area, and watching that building right there being built. It was just a steel frame at that point. They were just putting some walls around it. And that is where our restaurant is located now. Now, for official purposes, Space 220 is actually situated here. Let me show you exactly where the restaurant is officially. It's right about where is it? I'm looking for it right there. And you got to take a space elevator up to get. So you will be dining at a space station that will have a humongous view out into space. Well, who knows what you might see as you're having your dine for the evening. Look at this little box here. Suspicious. A little sus, don't you think? Don't be suspicious. 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 That's suspicious. I wonder what's in the box. And then if you look right up here, we've got ourselves another construction wall. Right there. So, September 20th, our first dining guest will be coming this direction and going right up into space. Good morning, Christy Disney. Living with the Land reopened today after nearly, I know, 2 weeks closing. Actually, we've already got it on our plans. We're gonna go take you guys over there and see if we can take a look and see what's changed, what's different, what's new, what's not. We just wanted to come check out where our Space 220 sign is going to be, where our entrance is going to be as it opens up September 20th. Who is excited and who would like to get reservations to dine here when it opens up for their next trip? I got to look to see when, honestly, yesterday was such a great day at Animal Kingdom. I came home and I crashed. I just crashed after 7.5 hours. I was a little pooped, and Susan had to wake me up for dinner. I wasn't even really asleep. I was just like in a catatonic stage. The dog came along and said, oh, we're going to take a snooze, lay down, nap, chill. And so she laid up next to me, and we just kind of laid there and stared at the ceiling. And I noticed that while we were streaming yesterday, they made the announcement about the restaurant, and I didn't even get enough information when reservations open up. But it is, we're going to see if we can do some dining there afterwards and share that with you guys. Sarah's excited. Gabriel is going to be getting reservations. Oh, Chandler says no reservations. I heard only walk up. That should be interesting. Now, they are actually, I think, owned and operated by Patina Group. So, of course, they can kind of do things as they want to. Sarah, did your kiddos like the cupcake? Liberty got to have dessert after last night. The boys, surprisingly enough, the boys had dinner and said they were good. And so Liberty got to enjoy it. And she, her eyes went wide and she said it was so good. So thank you guys for making it possible for me to have all the cupcakes yesterday at Animal Kingdom, for me to take home a dessert for Liberty to enjoy yesterday as well. I think if it's walk-in only, that's going to be hard. That's going to be really difficult. There may be a situation where people are going to be running over just to just to grab one of those. Debbie Williams, good morning. Welcome in. Thrills New England. What's our admission space? You know what? I don't know. Can you stream Mission Space? I've never tried. Would be interesting. Susan cannot do the orange. It makes her a little nauseous. I love to hear the space sounds in the background. Space sounds. I'm going to check something real quick. I'm going to grab a quick photo. Of the little box here. Because eventually this box is going to be gone. And there's going to be a brand new sign here. All right. Let's go find Susan and maybe a crispy chicken sandwich on a sriracha glazed donut. Pierce asked about that earlier. Have you had that yet, Pierce? Have you just heard about it, or have you actually tried it yet? Rope drop in a restaurant. That's, if it's walk up, that's exactly what's going to happen. They're going to open up. Everybody's going to run over here like, man, look at all the people running to the test. No, they're going to the restaurant. Yeah, Mission Space is kind of tight. Good morning, Jeffrey. How are you doing today? Happy Friday. Sarah says Mission Space makes her super claustrophobic. It is tight in there. I mean, the monitors actually do come in and invade your personal space. So I know, Dave, what happened? I lost Susan. I'd lose myself, but luckily I'm attached. I can't go too far. See if she can find me. Luckily she can't lose me. Hello, how are you guys doing today? We came here all the way from Winter Garden just to try a chicken and a sriracha glazed donut. Oh, we've had it several times, but we want to try it again in case you guys changed it or anything, you know. No, you could have changed it, so I'm going to get another one just in case, just to make sure. No, don't take my justification away. Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you?
Doing good. How are you?
Doing great, thank you. There she is. Where'd you go?
I was like right behind you the whole way. Like you were just out of my sight.
You did a 5K? Susan did a 5K. Well, John says they didn't. John says they didn't change the chicken sandwich, but I don't believe him. I think we need to get it anyway.
A crispy chicken on sriracha glazed donut. What?
You want to get anything? Can you get anything?
Strawberry smoothie.
Strawberry smoothie. All right.
That's it.
So this is a really great chicken sandwich, guys. I suggest you come by and get one once a week just to make sure it's still good. So yesterday we had the pulled pork chicken sandwich over at Animal Kingdom that served on a jelly donut.
Yeah, it's really good.
But it's different than this. Yeah. It's good, but it's in a different way. And something about when you cut up a pork sandwich and it's got all that red jelly on it, at first you're like, what?
The cowboy over there at Mackey's.
Oh, yes. We've had that too. That's got some hidden heat in it.
Yeah, it does.
I thought I was good until I got one of those peppers. Woo, it was good stuff. Thanks, guys.
Love your stitch hat.
Oh, appreciate it. Thank you. That's great, isn't it?
Yeah.
12:13. Oh, it's afternoon.
Is it already 12 o'clock?
And a strawberry smoothie.
Wow.
There you go. Having a good day so far? Yeah. You just got here?
How about you, Rachel? Have you had a good day so far?
11. Yeah, we got here at Park Open.
Okay. Did we ride any rides?
Test track. I tried to ride Space 220, but they wouldn't let me in.
Yeah, I know.
So-
There you go. We're so excited for it.
I know, September 20th. Now, we've been hearing different things. Some people say that it's a walk-up only. Others say it's going to have reservations, but I don't know.
haven't officially heard anything.
So I'm kind of wondering about that.
I would keep an eye out. I know they just announced the day, so I
Yeah.
would keep an eye out on like park spots. That seems to be where
Did you
all the
guys get to see the space elevator footage that they released
Yeah, I saw
yesterday?
the
That was
video.
really cool.
So cool. I'm excited for the hotel too.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
They're making it for you fresh.
all right. They're putting fresh sriracha on it. This is probably my favorite dish, the chicken and sriracha that I've had so far at Food and Wine this year so far. I mean, there's lots of really good stuff, but there's just something about the put together like that. And then yesterday at Animal Kingdom, I had over at the 8 Spoon Cafe, they have a pulled pork sandwich on a jelly donut.
Wait, I haven't heard of pulled pork.
It's
like
pulled
a-
pork. It's at the 8 Spoon Cafe. It's right across where Mickey and Minnie used to meet over in their safari outfits.
Yeah.
So the next time you go over there, get that. It's on a jelly donut.
I will have to.
So
3 chickens on it. Yeah. We have pulled pork, not pulled pork. Well, I guess we're doing pulled pork cider in Hawaii.
I haven't had that this season. I did have the cowboy
Okay.
mac and cheese though.
Yes. How was it?
Woo, it was hot.
Oh, is it?
It was
Okay.
spicy. I thought I was going to be tough enough to go without having something to drink. I was
Why did
not.
that
I was
decision?
not. I got one of those peppers in the bite and I was done.
Okay, so,
So-
I will stay away from that. Spice is not my
No.
favorite, so-
Yeah, I was about to say if you don't like spice,
Nah.
maybe not.
Or you said to have them leave off the jalapenos.
Or just have them leave off the peppers if they
Okay,
can.
Yeah.
All right.
Usually pickled jalapenos don't have too much of a kick like the fresh ones do. But woo, these were.
Obviously, these were house made.
Oh yeah.
Those things here are.
Yes.
So. Everything from you? Big one.
Oh, those
Four
are looking
chickens
good.
on it.
Take a lot of it.
Oh, yeah. More napkins than you think you want.
It's delicious. It's not the chicken one. It's delicious, but it's messy.
Oh, it's really good. Yes.
This is the third time I've had it.
I ate it last time with a fork and knife. I went against all traditions. Cut it up.
Got it.
Look, she's adding more slaw on top. It's like layers. It's got layers to it.
I said we walk over to the lobster over one of those tables because I think I want to try that lobster dip.
You don't want to sit in the shade?
The lobster dip's really good.
The lobster dip?
I mean,
Dip, 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 dip,
The
dip, dip.
I think it's dip.
It's a dip. Yeah.
Can we get a lobster tail and put it in the dip?
I mean, I suppose you could.
Look at that. Rachel serving up that chicken sandwich. That'll work. There we go. Oh, oh.
It's okay.
No harm, no foul.
Wow, we're just dropping food left and right around here. There was nothing smoothie about that smoothie. It's everywhere.
Okay, I gotta say, for serving that for 5 weeks now on every Friday, I haven't had one topple. Yeah, yeah.
Throw that awesome slosh you put in there. Did you want to be over here?
I was gonna say, let's if we can grab a table in the shade. There's not one in the shade. Is there a surface in the shade? I can do this. I have no problem eating at an EPCOT table, or which is what this is, right?
You're gonna have to go down on that because that's not me. That's not you.
I should have gotten something to drink as well. Oh well.
Share my smoothie with you.
That's right, Chandler. Thank you very much. Chandler, I can count on Chandler. If you guys come to the Food and Wine Festival this year, you've got to try this sandwich. Ogres are like onions. They have layers.
So Michelle, as you heard, like the woman that was in line behind us, this is the third time she's got it. She came back to get it again.
But it is messy.
All right.
So are you guys leaving at the moment? Oh, thank you. So it is the crispy chicken. It is a glazed donut cut in half, covered with the sriracha.
Big old pile of napkins.
And then they add the slaw, is that cilantro?
Microgreens.
Microgreens, just like a salad.
It's like a little tiny salad. Yeah, you're not on Streamlabs.
Yeah, I'm not on Streamlabs. I can't do that.
He's doing Streamlab things.
Look, Ma, I'm having salad. It's salad.
Well, the slaw has all kinds of colorful veggies in it.
I mean, it's
That's
a
healthy,
beautiful
right?
dish, too. It really is. It's got a lot of stuff going for it.
Peppers and...
All right, so
I said you can have my smoothie and I'm just slurping it up here. Yum, yum, yum.
Yum, yum, oop, yum, yum, yum.
It's not a cookie and a Coke, but we will take it.
All right.
Calvin wants to know if you could dip the chicken sandwich in the lobster dip.
Ooh,
I would say if I wasn't eating, maybe.
that would be kind of cool.
But there's like way too much gluten over here.
There's a lot of gluten there. Yeah,
There's
there
a
is.
lot of gluten. It's gluten with side of gluten, some extra gluten on top. Gluten all day.
We got glutens all day.
Gluten
Three
all day.
glutens all day.
3 glutens all day.
So you can pick this up and bite it,
You
but
could,
it does get
but
messy.
it is a glazed donut. The sriracha glaze is all over it, and then on top of that, they put like spicy mayo. So I mean, it's a wee bit messy.
We asked that if you guys come and you try this at Food and Wine Festival and you're on Instagram or Facebook or even on TikTok and you do something and you try this and you share it out, feel free to tag us on it
Yep.
and let us see your reaction.
Definitely.
We would love to know if we steered you wrong. If it's just terrible and you're like, I cannot believe I ate this and
We
I blame.
always like to hear your honest opinion.
I would love to blame at Ear to Ear Magic.
All right, so sorry, I'm having to flip through. Their book is kind of normally there's a real clear path for the outdoor kitchens on their little, but it's kind of oddly put together this year. I'm trying to find. Start at the back. I think we'll have more success. Start at the back.
Oh my gosh.
Here
Ooh,
we go.
Nice.
So yeah, the baked lobster dip is served with Old Bay chips. Yeah.
Look at that. That's chicken.
That is chicken. It's like a
We're not-
chunk of chicken breast.
We're not talking.
No.
We're not talking.
Chunk of chicken breast.
We're not talking fast food chicken where they got mostly breading
No,
and there's
it's
like a piece of
hand
chicken in the middle.
breaded.
That's some solid chicken.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man. Mm.
You gotta walk away for a minute because it's just that good. He'll be back. Just gotta. Anyone who watched our stream when he got his first cauldron cake will understand what's going on right now.
What's going on? What did I miss?
You walking away from the camera.
I'm sorry. I just need a moment.
You needed a moment.
Need to take a moment.
Yeah.
And look at all these microgreens, my salad. Oh. Mayo and the chicken and the sriracha.
Bespoke Magic, they do have a lot of really good options at the Lobster Landing. It's funny because it says it's near Mission Space. It's really not. I think originally it was supposed to be over there and they just realized with all the construction walls, it's just a little too much going on. So it's actually closer to Test Track if one was going to put a location to it. But they have the New England lobster tail with lobster bisque sauce there. The lobster chowder with bacon, corn, potatoes, and oyster crackers. Liberty would probably be all over that. And then the baked lobster dip with Old Bay chips. And it is baked lobster dip is gluten friendly. And that is something to keep in mind. When they put the little G, it's gluten friendly. That is the word that the phrasing they specifically use. It is obviously not served in a separate area. It's prepared in the same kitchens as they prepare everything else, but it is done with ingredients. I am not allergic, so.
So sorry, I'm getting into the sandwich and enjoying it so much.
Totally though.
Rachel said she read somewhere that dining plans are coming back October 1st. I don't know if there's been a new announcement or not that we may have missed.
I have not seen anything about that official. Was it a rumor, Rachel? Because, you know, there are those channels that like to put out the rumors based on other things that they've seen. I haven't read anything, but
I'm all for it.
Yeah, we would love for them to come back. I have several clients who want it so very badly added onto their packages, and I haven't been able to. We have discussed our opinions about the dining plans previously. Obviously, we haven't seen whatever might come back as a new evolution
Oh my gosh,
of the dining plans.
the new levels of dining plan.
I'm trying not to think about that too much because the APs stress me out enough. But what it was previously, our opinion of it is this. It will probably save you a little money, especially if you're a breakfast, lunch, dinner family.
And you like to eat out a lot.
Grab a couple of snacks as well. If you're not carrying food in the park, if you're not the kind of people that you share meals and carefully, you know, if you're not that kind of family and you're the kind of family that when you come to the park, you're gonna anyways grab breakfast, lunch, dinner, you're gonna grab a couple of snacks, then you're gonna save a little bit of money, and it allows you to budget ahead of time for your food expenses. And that to me is a huge thing, to have already paid for that and not have to worry about suddenly having all of these out-of-pocket expenses or the unknown of how much you're going to have to spend, really is a great stress relief, in my opinion.
This is the thing. We want you guys to know that we speak from experience when we say stuff like this. We've been on a week-long vacation and gotten to the middle of the vacation and realized we still had 3 days left and funds got really tight. And we had to think, all right, how are we going to do meals? We got to make sure the kids eat. You know, we can maybe not get as many souvenirs. You got to watch that. So budgeting becomes a big thing.
Yes.
Well, you know, to get in a situation like that, it did add stress to the middle of our vacation.
Yeah.
There were times in which I had to cancel reservations because I'm like, we didn't budget this right. Now we don't quite have enough money to go to these restaurants. So if you are a budgeter, if you like to make sure that that's taken care of, if you want to make sure that there's less stress when it comes to what's happening, those dining plans are amazing because they do take that away. Do they save you a ton of money? Usually not.
No.
Do they help you as far as planning out and making sure that things are taken care of ahead of time? Yes.
Yes.
And if you watch them and work on them, yeah, you might even save a little bit of money.
Yep.
But
and it also, this is the other thing that I like about the dining plans, and it's not a direct money thing, I guess, but it is a little bit. So if you don't have the dining plan, if you're like me, you walk up to the quick service or you sit down at the table service and you look at the menu and you start looking at your options and you say, wow, that looks amazing. But you know what? It costs $8 more than this over here. So I guess I won't get that amazing thing. I'm going to get this over here because it's cheaper. If you're using the dining plan, you just pick what you want off the menu, and it's this, you know, it's just a dining credit. So you don't have to make that kind of decision, and that kind of, to me, adds to the fun of the...
Our kids have always been very money conscious.
Yes.
They don't like to spend money just for the sake of spending money. They know that we have to watch what we budget, what we do, and what we spend money on. And I have seen my kids open up the menu and get really excited about a dish, look at the price, and then order something that's a little bit cheaper, even if it's only $1 or $2, just because they didn't want to spend that extra money for something. And I just think that's amazing that they've done that. And I don't always encourage that. Sometimes it's nice to splurge. Sometimes it's nice to get the steak.
Yep.
It is. I can't put it. How do you put it into words? Take your kids into a restaurant and tell your kids, order anything you want.
Yeah.
You want the steak? Get the steak. You want the lobster? Get the lobster. You want it? You get it.
Yeah.
And they go, but it costs $5 more. It costs $10 more. I don't care. If you want it, get it.
Yeah.
And that takes away that need for not getting what you want. And knowing that when you do it that way, that you're not really spending that much more. But it's kind of fun to do it that way.
I agree. So that is our official take on the dining plan. You've heard it. That is it. We never push our clients to buy it. If they don't want to buy it, no big deal. Because honestly, we want you to work with what you have. But that is our opinion on the dining plan, and we will have to see when and if it comes back what it looks like. Because they have been trending towards changing things up as things return for Disney. So.
Miss Sugar Cookie, good morning. Good to see you in. You do realize that sugar cookies are my favorite cookies, right?
It's true.
I do love a sugar cookie.
It's one of the things he loves about Christmas. He and I kind of fight this battle because I am the cookie baker, right? So, and not that I don't dislike sugar cookies. I like sugar cookies, but my favorite Christmas cookie is like gingerbread.
No.
Which is not his favorite.
Sugar cookie with the colored frosting on it.
With the thick, kind of chewy. Those are his favorite. Like
don't make them crunchy.
Like I should bake them not quite enough.
If they crunch, they're done. They're burnt.
Yep.
In my mind.
He's very particular about it.
Good morning, Wayne. Welcome into the chat. Good to have you in. Everybody who's just popping in, we are over at EPCOT. I'm teasing everyone with the spicy chicken sandwich on the sriracha glazed donut. Amazing dish. Somebody asked, what is the spicy level on this? From like a 1 to 10, I believe somebody asked. Yeah. I'd give it about a 6. It's only like an after effect. It's just ever so slightly there, and usually just a little sip of anything like water.
And he's fine. It's not a heavy heat. So you only have me for 29 more minutes, so
Ooh.
you should finish this.
I want you longer than that.
Sorry. For the stream today.
Yeah.
I have to go back and make sure the kids are ready and bring them back because they get to come with us this afternoon. Very, very exciting.
EPCOT just wants to know whether or not, as far as gluten, what was the question? Is there a menu of gluten-friendly items from each park? I have Hashimoto's.
We don't have an updated menu of that. I need to go back through an update. The thing is, Disney's menus are not what they have been in the past. It's a little different, so we'll see. I'll see if I can't put something together. I do, with all of our clients, we do take the time to give them specific guidance if they have food sensitivities or allergies. I try to very closely guide them in all of their decisions for food because I know what that's like to get something that is going to cause you harm, and that really can ruin a vacation. But yeah, we'll see. It's on my list. I'm actually in the process of starting up a gluten-free group, like a private group on Facebook that's linked to our Ear-to-Ear Magic. And I just have to finish a couple of things, and then I'm going to open it up for everybody to join. And then I will be posting on that group as I try things at Disney and Universal and other restaurants in the Central Florida area, just to kind of provide that information directly. And
Sorry, I drank the last year.
that's okay. There was not really any left in there. So.
I kind of needed it.
Was it a little spicy at the end? Just a little spicy at the end.
If you don't have something to drink, it will have a linger.
So where are we going next? Do you want to do India before I leave? What do we want to do?
Well, I don't need to do that. I can do Living with the Lamb by myself.
Okay.
Right?
Yes.
We do need to see Living with the Lamb, but
Yes.
that is something I can do when you're gone.
Okay. Meat, or we could go do lobster.
Dave says we call those grandpa cookies, Chris,
Grandpa cookies, the thick sugar cookies.
that are real chewy. Then call me grandpa.
Right.
Everyone else can call me grandpa. None of my kids, not for a long time. Oop. Oh, what was that? That was weird.
We could just do lobster.
Okay, you can come back later. You really want to try the lobster, right? So we do have a hard stop today, guys, at 2 p.m. because we do have a reservation to ride Ratatouille this afternoon, in which we're hoping to video and vlog for you guys to share later. Fingers crossed they let us video today. And if all goes well, we also have a stream set up for tomorrow at 7 p.m. I think it's going to start at 6:30 p.m. where if we could vlog today, we might stream tomorrow for Ratatouille. So make sure if you guys are watching today, head on over to the next stream, which is tomorrow. Make sure to give that a like as well and come back and join us. Fingers crossed that we can share Ratatouille with you guys live. I'm hoping we can do it. But Susan's got to go back, pick up the kids. Hopefully they've finished their lessons for today at school so that they can join us for this afternoon. Winner.
Okay, yeah, no, I'm using a card at me. That's fine. Did you want anything else, or are we good?
What do they have as far as, I was thinking like for drinks?
They only have
Just alcoholism? Okay, I'm good at the moment then. So the New England lobster tail is $14. Lobster chowder, $6.75. The baked lobster dip is $5.50. And the dip, of course, is gluten-free, which is what Susan's having, served with Old Bay chips. Can we get some new Bay chips? Are they like really, like they stale, or they chewy, or some newer Bay? How about like fresh Bay chips? Thank you, Everett. Appreciate it. And I don't want Old Bay. And what do they do with them with the new? Lobster Landing. Amanda is going to help us out with some lobster from Long Island. Did they do a lot of Long Island lobster? So Amanda, do they have a lot of lobster up there in Long Island?
You know, I don't know. I didn't try lobster until I moved to Florida. It's the last place you would think.
You had to move farther away. Isn't it closer?
Yeah.
And the lobster's a lot more.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like somebody in Florida moving to, you know, Michigan and having orange juice.
Exactly, exactly.
Thank you very much.
Ooh, those chips are yummy.
All right, we're gonna chip and dip it.
No, I'm so excited.
Very good.
I just had the chicken sandwich on the sriracha donut. So good. The chicken, and then it's got the sweetness on it.
Exactly.
But she's gluten-free, so thank you guys for having some gluten-free items for her to have as well.
Enjoy, guys.
And because it's gluten-free, that says I can't have any.
Yeah.
Yeah. Old Bay chips. Wow, those look a lot like potato chips. It's crazy how much those look like potato chips. Like insanely like potato chips.
They were kettle cooked chips, so I would expect potato chips.
Oh, okay. Where would you like to dine? Matter of fact, we're going to have our new store here. Our new gift shop will be opening up later this summer, which they said this summer, which is strange because that is September 22nd, and that's only less than 3 weeks away. Are we going to have our new shopping area here, including the new Coca-Cola Cool Zone, in less than 3 weeks? Because they said this summer when they first announced that it was going to be ready. So, you know, I want to hold them accountable. Oh, okay, hang on. I'm going to put you up here so you can tell everybody and talk to them while I'm taking my picture. Oh, you put it on this hot table, it warms it up for you.
So, well, it's already warm. So.
Oh, the table's very warm too.
So there are 31 different gluten-free items on the Food and Wine Festival this year, and I can't even begin to tell you how exciting that is for me. Since the last couple years, they have averaged between 2 and 5 items total through the entire menu of Food and Wine that I can eat. So there's like so many options. Like when we come for like just a couple hours like this, I have to actually deciding what I'm going to get. So I've been trying to grab a few things every time. So for example, today, since they opened lobster, food, and the mac and cheese were not open. Those two days were not open when they first opened Food and Wine. And I have not since they opened. So this is my first opportunity to try the lobster dip. So I'm really excited about that. I had the pimento cheese at the Swanky Saucy Swine on the first day that they opened, and that was delicious. So they've kind of set the bar high over at the saucy Swanky Swine.
Saucy Swanky Swine, I think it is. Yes.
So they've got a kind of high bar to meet with the lobster dip. We'll see how they do, because that
That's a
pimento
good place over there,
cheese
too.
was yum.
Oof. Man, the sun is killer
It
today.
is very warm.
We may have to go inside and living with the land next.
That is good.
Let's see, Love in This World. Hey Chris, are you seeing these thumbs up? No, I'm not. How are we doing? Did we get 350?
Where are we at?
Where we at, guys?
Let's see.
What did you guys do?
Gotta
You
refresh.
guys always blow me away anyway.
You guys are awesome.
So you guys have pulled up 482 likes.
Wow, that's
Where are you guys finding these
amazing.
likes? Where are you just finding like loose thumbs around here and throwing them at the screen? That is crazy.
That is amazing.
Thank you guys so much for hanging out with us, and we have had a blast these past 2 weeks.
We really have.
With all the new faces, all the old faces hanging out with us, and just I think it's been a real change in pace overall with doing rope drops. We've had a lot more time. Honestly, there have been really good weeks because the crowds have been really low. So it's just been a great combination of early morning, low wait times, great food, all kinds of new friends. And it really has just been a pleasure to hang out with you guys in these live streams lately. So someone says we should just keep doing this as much as we can. I will leave it up to you guys.
Debbie, you're right. We should have gotten water.
No, I can.
It's okay.
Should I want me to go get you some water?
No, I'm okay.
You sure?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
You gonna try this?
Sure. Let me with my Old Bay chips.
If we time it right, when we walk towards the land,
Old
we're
Bay
gonna
chips.
stop at Earth Eats, and I'm gonna get me some of that apple spice chai iced tea.
Looks like tater chips to me. Talking about Old Bay chips. These tater chips. What them are. You can call them what you want. Them still tater chips.
And they serve you a lot of chips, so which is nice. You don't have to worry, will I run out of chips before I eat all the dip. Oh, really good.
It is good. It's a little odd with the potato chips though, but I understand why they have them, because gluten-free you can have potato chips.
Yep. So
Those particular chips. Oh, I can taste the lobster.
So we were talking about the Swanky Saucy Swine and their pimento cheese. It is served with pork rinds, which is also not a normal
When she
dipper.
first started going gluten-free, she used to buy pork rinds like crazy. And I was a little nervous. I was like, are you pregnant? Because that seems like a pregnancy kind of thing, you know? Just buying up pork rinds.
But they're also really sturdy, so they're good for a thick dip.
I'm gonna have one more, then I'm gonna let you have them. Now see, now if we were later on in the year after this, we could go into the Coca-Cola Cool Zone right through these doors right here, which they are working on at the moment. We've seen a little bit of a sneak preview of pictures of what the floor, machines, and the overall looks are.
So excited.
We can get, man. Are you guys hot where you're at? The camera got overheated. We're in a hot EPCOT. And the gimbal got hot. The camera got hot. It got hot. So luckily I walked over and grabbed a piece of ice, stuck it behind the camera, tried to cool it off a little bit and headed into the shade. So no lie here. It gets hot here in August. It gets hot here in September. Don't think that just because you're at the back end of the summer that it's going to start to cool off. Sometimes it doesn't start to get cool during the day until late October, even into November at times. So bring a hat, bring your sunscreen, make sure you hydrate, because it's so hot that it has completely heated up our camera to the point that it's shut down. I've jumped over into the Princess Tiana playground here so they can get a little bit of a shade, a little bit of an overhang. And like I said, grabbed a piece of ice to cool it down a little bit. So I think we're going to be maybe running into Living with the Land so that we can get a little bit of shade and air conditioning. That might work out. Yes, the heat is a real thing, Steven. It does. It is so hot I could barely touch it. Brand new phone. I'm probably killing my phone from the heat of it, but that's just part of it. Anthony, ice baby. Too cold, too hot, too old. Woo, man. Man, maybe it was the spicy sandwich. It could be. David Sherrye. The ice helped a little bit. How was your dip?
It was good.
And the dip was some Old Bay chips. Old Bay chips. Unfortunately, the camera got overheated, and I didn't even notice it. And it was right before I said the winning lottery numbers for tonight's lotto picks.
Oh, that's so sad.
And let me repeat those for you guys. Oh, wait. Oh, I lost it. Oh, well. As always, next week. But it cooled down a little bit. Hot little phone. So if you just joined us, we're over here at EPCOT. We're baking our iPhones. And Susan just had the gluten-free baked lobster dip.
It was amazing.
And it comes with some kettle chips with Old Bay seasoning on them. And I know it was good.
A large amount of chips.
Looks like there's some lobster at the bottom of that. You know, I can just spoon that out. Yes, if you guys were watching before, my phone completely overheated and just shut down. So had to cool it off a little bit.
It's okay. Good now.
Glad to have you guys in today as we're having some fun. We are going to have a hard stop at 2 o'clock today. So Susan's actually going to head out to go pick up the kids, bring them back in. If you guys make it back before 2 and say goodbye, then that'd be great. Her phone's so hot, she just threw it across the lawn there.
Ouch.
Lawn darts.
Yeah, I have 9 minutes left.
So she's gonna go head back and grab them, We were invited to join a special preview this afternoon to ride Ratatouille. Originally, there was only enough space for Susan and myself. They called back and said, we have enough space for your kids though. They were really excited to hear that they could join us this afternoon. I hate it when we can't invite them to do stuff like that. I hope that one of these days that we can be invited to be a part of the Disney Media Group. We would love to do that. That's one of our ultimate goals, is to be able to provide that type of high quality content and news information. But I hope that when and if that happens, that we also share that with our kids as well. Yep. Because we are a family channel. We like to share this stuff with our family and experience things with our family. We don't always vlog. We don't always stream when we're doing things with our kids. But it's important for us to know that it's not just all about business, and it's also making sure that we have some fun with our kids as well.
Want to walk towards the land?
Sure, let's go do it. Living with the land.
I have one more thing on my wish list.
You have something else on your wish list? Is it a big old thing?
No.
Oh, that would have been cool.
No.
I'm gonna have to get a drink, I think.
Walk into the land.
Yeah.
One of those awesome spiced apple cider chai tea drinks.
Where is that at?
It's in Earth Eats, so we go this way and just slightly
Mm-hmm.
more to the Earth. They have the recipe up, and I've been meaning to make it, and I am going to.
You have the recipe?
I'm going to take a fresh picture of it. They have it like on their little.
A little menu out front.
Yeah. But it uses that apple cider mix. If any of you guys are familiar with that you like in the wintertime you put it in hot water. So it uses that along with tea bags, chai tea bags. And it is really good.
So guys, I apologize at the moment if you guys are things that we normally like to respect. And so if you do have a question, if the mods can't help answer, make sure when we get back in, like to the land, or I can get into some space where I can see a little bit better, please feel free to ask again. I don't like going streams and asking questions and then just being ignored. Why we like to have these streams, ask questions. So make sure you get your answer. Yeah. It's so weird not seeing the flowers, like from Flower and Garden. It's so weird that when the Flower and Garden Festival's over, they just replant all the grass, and it looks like it's been there forever. But in reality, it's only there for 2 months.
Just a testament to Disney's expertise.
Oh, their landscaping is on point.
To do that so smoothly.
If you guys are just jumping in, our magic crew in the chat's trying to hit another record today with likes, so don't leave out today without hitting that thumbs up, seeing how high the crew can get today. I don't even know where we're at the moment. Good afternoon, Carrillo Air. Good to have you in. Am I gonna have a sip of your spiced apple? Sure. Want a sip of the spiced apple? Oh look, they got a little bit of a cloud coverage here. Sour One says stage is gone already. Put up just for 2 nights. It was not to be used during the day. They did some late night filming last Monday night. Matter of fact, Sunday night they did some special musical numbers and the like, special fireworks. That was about midnight. We could hear them from the bed. Knew that they were doing. Good morning. Oh, I should say good afternoon, Naomi. How are you? Look at that. It's even got a cinnamon stick. Either that or it's a dried up piece of cardboard rolled up on top. Either way, it looks pretty good.
This is when you want smell.
Smell-o-vision. 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 Cinnamon. Find some shade over here, do you think? For your few minutes before
Maybe.
you have to head out?
Yep.
Maybe steal a sip of your
So Jake,
cinnamon.
who rang us up, was so sweet and like stuck his head into the booth because everyone else there was waiting for food.
And you just wanted a drink?
I just wanted my drink. So he stuck his head in and was like, hey, can you go ahead and grab a drink for her? Because she's not waiting for food.
Always nice.
Yeah, that was very nice.
All right, let's grab a table over here in the shade for a second. I'd love to catch up on comments.
Shady table.
This is like a rare thing here.
It's kind of hidden away. All the others are sunny, so I think
Maybe they don't know it's here. It's camouflage.
it's
All
right
right.
by the bamboo. Oh.
There you go. That's it.
Is it? It's really, really good, guys. So good.
Oh my gosh, it's like
Highly recommend.
fall all over it.
It is, but cold.
Cold fall.
Cold and icy.
Well, not like Florida fall. Did everybody get to see it?
Oh, yum. Oh, so good.
Michelle says that looks delicious. Prince Rhino, monorail teal with a delta. So if you guys are watching, and we have a few people watching this afternoon, if you've come into the channel and you're at work, you got a Zoom call that's on the side or something like that, and you haven't had a chance to introduce yourself on the chat, when you do, make sure and just leave a comment so that the rest of the people can see your channel, so that the next time you pop in, they recognize you and they know that you're in here. I tell you what, I think it's I think one of the testaments to our group, and I say this is not us, this is our group, is so welcoming to everyone coming in.
They really are.
That we have had people who joined us on Monday for the very first time, found our channel, watching into the live stream. They came back in on Tuesday and immediately they were like, boom, they're part of the family. And so don't miss out on the opportunity of getting to know some of the other people in the chat and just kind of, introduce yourselves.
Naomi, we did not ride Ratatouille yet, but it will be happening later on this afternoon, which is why we have a hard ending for 2 p.m. and which is why I will be leaving like any moment.
Yes.
Now I gotta slip away and go get the kids because we Extra Magic was worked for us and the kids are gonna get to ride too. So very excited.
Cold and icy is the best for today. It kind of is. It's warm. It was warmer. It's warmer today than it was yesterday at Animal Kingdom.
Yep.
And it was funny because the two cast members who were working over at Lobster Landing, she said she has friends who are cast members at AK, and they continually argue about which park is hotter, AK or EPCOT. And I'm sorry, but if it's my personal opinion, EPCOT is so much hotter. There's so much more concrete.
No shade here.
There's so many stuff to hide in. I don't know. What do you guys think? Which park is hotter, EPCOT or Animal Kingdom? I mean, we can tell you our 2 cents, but you guys have just as much experience as well, being ones who are sweating in the parks. If it's
Goodbye. 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 Goodbye, everyone.
most likely see you tomorrow.
No, no, I don't think so.
No, it's 90 degrees. It feels like 99.
Yeah, see, that's the thing. It's very humid. It's very hot.
It feels like 99 degrees, and this isn't one of them.
I gotta go snap. I can snap a photo of that recipe. Don't even touch it. Are you doing? What? Oh, is there something on my face?
You had an Old Bay chip.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Goodbye, all.
Bye.
See you later.
Be good. Don't do anything I wouldn't do.
That doesn't narrow it down much.
It's a very small list. very easy to comply with. All right. And you can see 90 degrees, feels like 99, and to me it's just as hot, if not hotter than it felt like it was yesterday over at Animal Kingdom. Disney Fort, girl, be there in 37 more days. So close. Bespoke Magic says we hit 500 likes. Is that true? Did we hit 500? Let me do a little quick refresh. Refreshy. Little refreshment. I'm saying 502. Guys, I don't know how you guys do it. If I can say that at the end of the day that I've had a conversation with 500 people in some form or manner and they walked away with a positive attitude, I don't know how better to measure success overall as far as social interactions go. So to all 500 of you who hit the thumbs up today, thank you for making it possible for us to stream. When you guys do that, that's what happens, is that on YouTube will find more people that have never hung out with us before and say, you got to check these people out. Something's happening because they have 500 likes. And if you're in today, matter of fact, if you're in the chat today and you're in only because of the fact that YouTube told you to come check it out, put in the chat, do a smiley face in the chat. Put a smiley face in the chat and just see if I want to know if there's anybody in the chat right now who's only in today because YouTube said that stream is something you got to check out. And it really does make a big difference. And it means that we have more people who love Disney and theme parks like us who can come and hang out and have a great day. Today's a great Friday. And we're just glad that you guys can hang out with us for a bit. There's our dream. How's it going? How are you guys doing today? I know you guys are always busy in the parks as well. It's good to see you. I noticed that you guys posted up over on Instagram the Headless Horseman Wishable. They are adorable. The Villains Wishables that came out on Wednesday. I love the Headless Horseman. I know that there's 4 others, including Cruella and Scar and Maleficent and Hades. But that Headless Horseman, especially since we didn't get to have Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party this year and the Boo to You Parade, that's just adorable. So good to have you in, Diz Our Dream. Welcome in, glad to have you in for the chat today. Orlando. Okay, first of all, I gotta say, Robin, Tracy, hello. You guys have been working hard over in the UK this week and haven't been able to join the past 2 days. So glad to have you guys in. Awesome mods who help us out, and they work really, really hard. And LD, yeah, the OMG, the Villain Wishables. They're the cutest bad guys in the world. I need the Hades that's blue. So yeah, is the Hades in there? He's red, right? I think that's what it is. It kind of caught me off guard. I get Hades when he gets mad, he turns red. That threw me off at first. Sabrina says, that's amazing. Good afternoon, guys. Good afternoon, Sabrina. Glad to have you in. We're gonna go check out over at the land. Today has had the reopening of Living with the Land. We're gonna go check it out, give it a ride, see what's changed. Do you guys think there's gonna be seatbelts? Have they added new anti-cucumber theft things? We're gonna go find out. We'll see what we have going on over there as well. Wanted to check, make sure there's nothing else coming across as far as questions. And if you guys did ask questions while we were in the hot sun and I couldn't see it, make sure to ask again. We want to make sure all your questions get answered if you guys are asking. Troy DeLong says, AK, no breeze. He says AK is hotter. We asked that question earlier. AK is more humid, Disney Day 44 says. Hyper Cactus says, totally Epcot is hotter. Chandler, humidity and AK is the worst. Debbie says AK is hotter. Prince Ryan says Epcot. I think we're pretty much split for the most part. That all saying, it's hot. It's hot. So bring a cooling towel if you've got one. If you got the little fans that go across, make sure you drink lots of liquids and you stay hydrated. It's just going to add to the stress if you get sick or nauseated. And it never makes any of your vacations fun. So just make sure that you understand that it may be nice and cool up in where you're from. If you're up in, let's say, the New York area. No, I know New York gets really hot during the summer as well. But when you come down, it's just the humidity is going to make it that much worse. So take care of yourselves. We don't want anybody else passing out. So let's go check out the land. You guys take some shade over there. Go for it. I knew you guys were coming. That's why I was going to let you have it. How we going? You guys trying the cinnamon drink?
We are.
My wife just had it. It's really good.
Yeah.
So have you had it before?
No, it's my first time.
And you got it with the whiskey, right?
I didn't get the whiskey one though.
Oh, I wasn't sure. I didn't see a cinnamon. Oh, there does have a cinnamon stick on it.
Yeah.
So, but no, in this kind of heat today, you need something like that. I know. You guys have a good afternoon. That's the cinnamon stick drinking table over there now. All right, so let's go living with the land. We're living with the land. And get inside that air conditioner for a bit. So again, I was wondering how the crowds were going to be today. It is the first day of our Labor Day weekend. Was it going to be crazy? Was it going to pick up from all the times we thought it wasn't? It's so bad the first part of this week. When we first got in here at Rope Drop, it seemed a little bit more crowded than we've seen other parks so far at Rope Drop, but it's also the later Rope Drop. So it means even the early morning haters can still make it by 11. If you like to sleep in on vacation, get up by 9:30, 10, still make it for Rope Drop. And here very soon, to the 50th anniversary, EPCOT's going to start opening at an earlier time with a 10 o'clock opening. Makes me wonder if that means that the World Showcase is still going to open up at 11, which used to be the way things worked here. The park would open up early at like 9, and we still had to wait 2 hours before you could do anything in the World Showcase because the World Showcase didn't officially open until 11. It's the only example here at Walt Disney World that I can think of where you had staggered openings on a grand scale. Some popcorn over here, a popcorn stand. It's Joy! Oh, Joy's got a pinwheel. Pinwheel, pinwheel, spinning around. Anybody else remember pinwheel? Or is that something I made up in my mind? Did I make up pinwheel? Maybe it was. Maybe it wasn't a real show. It's Joy, guys. Joy. I got the joy, 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 joy down in my heart. Joy. Where's the wind? Is the wind picking up? There's no wind today. How do you play with a pinwheel with no wind? Are we super zooming? Uh-oh, hang on. How about that? Is that better? Oh, it's such a bright day. There's some wind. There it goes. It's going, Joy. It's spinning. Does it work better on a Wednesday? Maybe on a Wednesday? Pinwheel on a Wednesday. Are we still, there we go. Are we still super zooming? Oh, it is. We're still zooming. Hang on, guys. We'll do a reset in just a moment.
Joy, are you spinning like the windmill is? Yeah? Windmill? Yeah? Yeah, we're both wearing the yellow dress. Well, yours is a little bit more green than mine. Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, wearing straight yellow. But you look beautiful in that dress. Oh, thank you. Where'd they go?
All right, so let me, if you guys can hear me, I'm gonna go over to some shade here. Let's do a set. See if we can get you guys back real quick. We're still zooming in, aren't we? Wow, that's weird because that's usually something Susan's phone does. This is one of the reasons why we started moving to the other app, because we didn't have the super zoom issue with the other app. But the other app, of course, was continually losing connection. So, you know, you trade one for the other, it looks like. You can hear us, but it's just a black screen. So yes, Sarah, we are over in Innovations. I'm over here by one of the streams, little areas here. And the shade. I'm gonna keep trying, guys. Keep trying. And see, now I know we used to have this issue all the time with Susan's phone, and I used to wonder if her phone. This is my new phone, brand new phone, no issues whatsoever using it on the other stream as far as so on our phone has got to be the app.
Ready? Done with it?
Let's see. You guys back again? It was Pete. Pete did it. Thanks, Pete. I know. Well, we've learned that we cannot, hypercatters, we cannot depend upon Wi-Fi here at Disney any longer, and that's just kind of sad. It really is. It's unfortunate. Especially as we get into the 50th, I was really hoping we'd start seeing some upgraded capabilities as far as the Wi-Fi is concerned. Especially as we have more 5G. All right, hang on, let me see. I want to stand on one leg and raise your left arm. Which leg do I have to be on? Captain Good Guy, just make sure I got it right. The best signal is when I'm standing on my left leg and my right arm is up. And my head is just to the side, just briefly. There we go. We good? We good? You guys see? Awesome. Let's see if I can find Joy again. There's Joy. Joy's just kind of by herself. Now that you can see Joy, can you guys see? Hi, Joy. We had to come back and say hello because before the video wasn't working, they couldn't see your joyous face. So they can see you now. I know, such Such happiness. I know it's spinning. Look, it's spinning, guys. Oh, such wonderful, wonderful wind coming through there. That's right. Happy, happy, joy, joy. 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 Happy, happy, joy, joy, joy. Go, go. Little motivation. Oh, the monorail. Everybody say hello to everybody at the monorail. So, well, Joy, have a great Labor Day weekend. Have some great times. We'll see you next time we come around. We'll see you next Wednesday. Whee! Bye, Joy. I hope that we can all get a little bit of smile and joy going into this weekend. All right. Move on up into the land. Let's go check out Living with the Land, guys. Terry, yes. The old Pebbles and Bam Bam song. I still remember that episode. That was one of those tricks of the trade, even back in the 50s, where you watch the entire episode and you find out it was just a dream the entire time. Just a dream. The original Dream episodes. I know, Frank, Joy comes out in times alternating with Pooh, but you know what? It's like that for us as well, Frank. We seem to see a lot more of Winnie the Pooh than we see of Joy. Syra 1, that's it. I'm gonna message Susan and tell her to bring me a tinfoil hat back. Also keeps you guys from reading my mind during the stream. Got a 5-minute wait on Living with the Land today. Hello? Junior 2K, you remember that episode yet? I certainly do. A fan of all, I have loved animation my entire life. Loved it growing up watching Saturday morning cartoons and all the other stuff that comes along with it. So, very much a fan, knowing the old episodes of the Flintstones, Jetsons, and the like. Did you know the Flintstones were the very first cartoon created solely for primetime television? It was meant to be made to air at nighttime for adults to watch as well. So you'll also notice that, being the fact that it was created back in the 50s, you'll notice that if and when they show the bedroom, when they show Fred and Wilma's bedroom, They sleep in 2 separate beds because back in the day, that wasn't allowed to have one bed in the bedroom, even in the sitcoms and stuff, and even in the cartoons. So, hello, just one. Is it possible for me to sit in the back so I won't bother anybody else? I love to sit in the back, then nobody else gets a view blocked by my screen. That's what we're here to do. All right, Love and Disneyworld. No, I cannot get you a cucumber. Stop asking, Craig. You're gonna get me in a pickle. You're gonna get me canned. You're gonna get me in a real stew. Alana's so happy that they're open again. She can't stop from dancing. I just want to know, are the seatbelts really snug? And do we have shoulder harness as well? No seatbelts? No, we could have sworn the reason it was closed for so long is because you guys are putting industrial sized seatbelts in. Shoulder harnesses, a few taser sticks here and there. They hired a couple of guys named Bruno. See, not everybody loves living with the land. Poor Robert. Poor Robert. He wants to go ride Soren. 8, thank you very much. So I asked Alana if we could sit in the very back so we won't disturb anybody. So we've got a very nice seat in row 8 back here. Thank you very much, Alana. All right, here we go, guys. Lower your head. Remember, the only place to speak French is in the French pavilion, so don't hit your head.
Parents, please supervise your children and refrain from flash photography or using video lights until we reach the greenhouses. Thank you. Now, sit back, relax, and enjoy living with the land.
Por su seguridad, permanezca sentado con sus manos y brazos, pies y piernas dentro del barco y cuida a los pequeñitos.
So guys, everybody is pushing for a brand new like record on our streams. What is our goal for today, guys? Because we only got what, maybe another 35 minutes left in today's stream because we are doing a short stream. What do you guys want to shoot for? Hit that like button and let's have some fun on living with the land.
Welcome to a voyage of discovery and awareness of the richness, the diversity, the often surprising nature of living with the land. Our journey begins as dramatic and sudden changes are sweeping over the land. The approaching storm may seem violent and destructive to us, but to nature, it's a new beginning in the cycle of life.
Oh, it feels so good in here. Good to have you. How are you doing today?
surface of the land, which trap water from the flowing mud, extracting precious nutrients and minerals. One of those living systems is the rainforest, home to the most amazing concentration of life on our planet. These dense and beautiful forests cover only a tiny portion of the Earth's surface, but they contain more than half of its plant and animal species. Rainforests are also extremely rich and productive living systems, providing us with oxygen, food, medicines, and other elements essential to our lives.
I'm glad you could hang out with us on Living with the Land. All right, there's our friend Ginger. Watch out, Ginger snaps.
Very different, but no less beautiful. And while this arid landscape may seem lifeless, it is very much alive. The plants and animals that have learned to survive in these harsh conditions make use of what little water they can find and avoid the scorching rays of the relentless sun. The American prairie once appeared as desolate as the desert, but over time, rainwater and nutrients gradually penetrated the hard surface of
Loving Discworld, here's your buffalo joke from yesterday.
One day become home to the American farm.
What did the American buffalo say to his son when he left for college? Bye, son. And if you guys love the dog on Carousel of Progress, here he is. I can't believe I'm going to have to get a new button again. 3 days in a row, guys.
Of all the forces at work on the land, humans have had one of the most profound effects. The need to produce food for a growing world led to the enormous use and sometimes overuse of the land. In our search for more efficient ways to
Copy
grow
this.
food, we often
I'd live
fail
here.
to realize the impact of our methods.
Get hungry in the middle of the night, go out and grab a cucumber.
Today, we're learning to live with the land, discovering better ways to grow and environmental well-being.
In the farmlands across America, we're learning that by plowing under vegetation containing natural fertilizers, we can enrich the soil without the use of chemicals. In arid regions, we're learning to produce food on damp seacoasts by developing and planting crops that thrive on salt water. In Japan, we're learning that by mixing leaves and other...
How will we meet tomorrow's growing needs for food production, yet still respect the needs of the land? Some of the answers are being discovered just ahead. To help us maintain these carefully controlled ecosystems, and for your safety, please remain seated in your boat at all times. to our living laboratory, where scientists from EPCOT and the U.S. Department of Agriculture are exploring innovative ways to produce bountiful harvests now and into the future.
Some dragon fruit. He's a dragon fruit. It's a good looking dragon fruit too. Look at that. That's a strong looking. That's a warrior dragon fruit right there.
Plants on the planet. Many of these, like papaya, bananas, cacao, coffee, and rice, are well known around the world.
Look at this.
These are just a few of the edible plants
We're getting
that have been an important
we're getting some
source of
fountain
nutrition
cleaning
for
today,
people
guys. Look at
living in
this.
the tropics. Many are rich in vitamins and minerals, while others are well adapted to growing in less than
Speaking of
ideal
Halloween
conditions.
Horror Nights, here's some jackfruit.
Some, like the water lily, thrive in wet, swampy areas and waterways.
If you guys are just jumping in, don't forget to hit that like button.
Are edible.
The Magic Crew today is celebrating another big day of likes, and we would love to celebrate even more, so make sure to hit that thumbs up. See if we can get to 700 likes today.
Many of these lesser-known tropical plants may be as important as
A
the
couple of hidden
bananas
Mickeys here
growing
in
on
the
both sides of the boat.
and the spatter duck.
More than 28 million tons of bananas are eaten annually, making it the most popular fruit in the world.
A fluted pumpkin. Dale. Dale. Daylight come and me want go home. Dad. He said that, he said that, he said that, he said that, he said that.
When we mention farming, you probably don't think fish. But fish farming, or aquaculture, accounts for nearly half of all the seafood consumed globally.
All right, is this a picture or is it a video?
Catfish, like the ones you see here, are 3 of the more popular crops raised by fish farmers.
I don't know about you guys, but something seems a little fishy about these things.
Recycles the water in the tanks. As a result, we're able to save millions of gallons each year. Our small fish farm produces nearly 5,000 pounds of fish each year to serve in restaurants around Walt Disney World. Innovations like this one can play an important role in our efforts to produce bountiful harvests and still protect natural resources.
Oh, the hidden Mickeys are moved around today. Not as easy to see them.
While there are more than 50,000 edible plant species in the world, most of us are only familiar with the handful that make up our everyday diet. The common grains growing here, wheat, maize, sorghum, and millet, plus rice, account for nearly 2/3 of our global food consumption. Learning how to
I know
increase
hypercactus
yields
is
of
kind of
these
freaky.
staples
It's
is
like,
an
oh no.
important goal of research around the world.
Blue agave.
These plants are definitely on their way up. Innovative growing techniques like these increase yields while more efficiently using resources like water, fertilizer, and pesticides. Another innovation at work here is our integrated pest management program. By populating our greenhouses with beneficial insects that prey on harmful pests like aphids and flies, we are significantly reducing our reliance on conventional pesticides. We're growing these crops using our nutrient film system. This technique precisely controls and recycles water and nutrients. With it, we can produce over 27,000 heads of lettuce a year in this one.
There's always 4 of these guys. They're in progression. I want you to notice. There's stage 1. There's stage 2. Stage 3. And stage 4. As they harvest this, they will slide those down and plant the next head up there. And there's your head Mickeys.
Some of our best ideas have been inspired by nature, like these fruit and vegetable trees. By growing these ground plants vertically, we can increase yields and better control diseases. These crops taste as good as they look. In fact, We serve more than 15 tons of produce from our greenhouses in restaurants here at the land every year.
Oh, that feels so good coming through here. The breeze. It's microgreens. I wonder if this is where the microgreens came from, the spicy chicken sandwich and sriracha glazed donut I had today. That would be cool if I actually had something from living with the land.
The future of agriculture may include innovative ideas like this vertical growing system. Plants grown in this way use a fraction of the space required by traditional growing methods. That saves water and increases production. The aquaponics system on your left combines hydroponics with aquaculture. The fish provide a natural source of fertilizer for the plants, and the plants help keep the water clean for the fish. It's another great way to produce more while using less. In our lab, EPCOT scientists are working with the U.S. Department of Agriculture on a number of innovative projects. The goal of these efforts is to produce higher yielding and better quality plants.
Oh, that's cool, Sarah. There is a community garden that's in our neighborhood. I've never seen anybody actually in it, but somebody actually usually comes through and plants some things in the community garden. It's Disneyworld, Disney Fort Girl. If it was Universal, it would just be a screen. It would be a looping video. You'd have to put on 3D glasses to see it.
These greenhouses represent just a fraction of the work being
That's
done.
that's a good idea, Vane. Having a vegan restaurant overlooking the over the greenhouse.
Scientists, farmers,
What a
and
great
even
ambiance that would be.
gardeners are doing their part to improve the quantity and quality of foods that we
I mean,
all rely on.
outside of Disney, that would be a
Together,
great.
we can continue
I think
to
just a
find
restaurant
more
where
ways
the
to
outside of the
increase food
restaurant,
production
just
and
the perimeter of the
protect
restaurant is the
precious
garden
natural environment.
where a lot of the vegetables come
Only
from. You
then
could see where
will
it
we
comes from.
truly be
I mean,
living
truly,
with the land.
truly locally sourced.
On behalf of Walt Disney World, we hope you've enjoyed this unique journey through our living laboratories. If you'd like a closer look, then check out the Behind the Scenes walking tour. It's a chance for the whole family to get up close and personal with the plants and growing techniques.
So
in our
I did
laboratories.
not see any changes whatsoever today, guys. No
Please keep your
seatbelts,
hands and feet inside
no
the
additions.
boat and remain seated until the boat comes to a complete stop.
The only difference is normally we drop 2 or 3 times with our connection in the past, and today I think we stream the entire ride today? So yeah, Kadani Sean, we've actually done behind the scenes tour 3 times before. We actually took my father, who's an avid gardener, and he just loved it. It was just the best part of EPCOT for him that day. Well, money well spent for somebody who loves gardening. But we've done it 3 times, and there's still some things we learned on that tour that we bring up on hikes and stuff like that when we see certain plants. All right, if you guys enjoyed the tour, if you guys enjoyed living with the land today and you haven't already, please hit that like button. See if we can get everybody up to 700 likes today. We're only about, what, 58 away. Oh, the ladybugs were really cool. Liberty got to do that both times. So unfortunately, guys, right now, due to the restrictions after reopening, the only
Please gather
behind
all
the
your personal
scenes,
belongings. Lower your head and watch your step as you
the
exit.
only tours that we currently have here at Walt Disney World are the VIP tours that allow guests to have an individual tour guide. But no, we haven't seen behind the scenes. We haven't had any of the other great park additions that we have had in the past. especially like the Magic Kingdom ones where you get to go into the utilidors. I know it's very calming effect, doesn't it? Is it the music? Is it the fact that you've been sitting in air conditioning for, you know, the last 10 minutes? I don't know. Not complaining. So, but it does have a very calming effect overall. I would like to real quick, if I may, I don't usually like to stop the stream, but I would like at this point to just take a kind of a quick second to notice that Renee has joined the chat. Renee has been unable to be with us the past couple of streams, and it's been noticeable. So I need everybody to just real quick unmute, jump out of that Zoom call, and just let Renee know that we missed her, and we're glad that Renee's with us today. So, glad to have you.
Liz.
And now for something completely different. It was nice and cool inside. Exactly, Bespoke. The fact that, you know, for fans who come here on a regular basis, I mean, we love riding the rides. I love riding the rides, but it's something about getting to see something even just a little bit different. It just kind of adds that little bit of extra that goes on top. It's that little bit of sugar sprinkled. It's that sugar rimmed glass that, you know, on the drink that you've had. Something different, something nice. What you do and how you do it. There are some tours that really let you get to see behind it all, Sarah. Like for instance, when you have the Keys to the Kingdom tour at Magic Kingdom, you get to go down into the utilidors. I mean, you get to see the underground of Magic Kingdom. Yes, there are some things like there's a tour here that lets you go down under the stage and see the working mechanisms of the American Dream and what goes on in the American Pavilion show, Golden Dream. But also in a lot of those tours, they don't let younger fans go. Matter of fact, the Keys to the Kingdom, I believe you have to be at least 16 years old, if I remember correctly, so that we don't have to worry about a 4-year-old or something like that really getting to see behind the scenes. But when you've got somebody like myself who's been coming for decades, the magic is still there. Our magic is solidified. It doesn't matter what happens. The magic is something that we have already sort of found our way into who we are and what we enjoy. So I think it really adds to it. It doesn't take away from it. It's not for everybody. I don't recommend it for everybody. Matter of fact, the worst thing you can do if this is your first time here is to do something like that. Where we live, we drive behind the Magic Kingdom every single day. We see things that no one else should see if they're just coming to have fun here at the Magic Kingdom. But for us, it doesn't ruin the magic. But everybody do that. So, but there are some really good tours that I think are just amazing to go on. So, did you guys enjoy seeing Joy earlier?
He's working out. Oh, he's doing his stoutness exercises.
Up, down, touch the ground, puts me in the mood. Up, down, touch the ground, in the mood for food. Oh, it's hide and go seek Pooh. Hi, Pooh. Wait, where'd Pooh go? Where'd he go?
I don't know. He's camouflaged.
Where did he go?
Wow, the local wildlife.
Do you guys know where Pooh went? Where did he go? He was just here. Where? Oh, there's Pooh. It's Peekaboo. Hello, Pooh Bear. It's so great to see Pooh hanging out. He's so good at hiding too. So guys, I am so appreciative of all 120 people who are hanging out with us today in Epcot, and it pains me. You guys have got to know how much it does pay me that I have our stream off early today, because it's selfish of me. It really is selfish of me, and I apologize, but I have to go ride Ratatouille. Pick Ratatouille over you guys. I'm a jerk. I'm sorry, and I hope you guys will forgive me. But in 10 minutes, I'm gonna have to cut things off. I have to go meet up with some friends. Family's coming in. Susan just go grand opening October 1st. But if you guys are subscribed to us at Ear to Ear Magic, I just might, if they will let me, accidentally turn my camera on and record a vlog that might come up later on our channel. And if they so let me, I might accidentally come back here tomorrow with Love in This World, starting at 6:30 p.m. and turn this camera on again and stream it if they will let me. So in preparation for that, I can ask that when this stream closes in about 10 minutes, do me the biggest of honors, go to our thumbnail for tomorrow's stream and go ahead and give it a thumbs up. Go ahead and leave it a comment, get some big stir about it, because if everything goes to plan, which it never does, but if it does go to plan, I would love the opportunity to take you guys, our Magic crew, our family, our Ohana, into the brand new ride here at Epcot in the France Pavilion. So let's get prepared for that, and let's just hope that it all goes to plan, okay? So share it out, let people know that, you know, it's okay to watch a video, but it's another thing for you guys to get on the ride. We got some Figment right here. I say we go grab a ride over on Journey into Imagination. Say hello to our buddy Figment. See how things look with the new equipment here, see if it does any better. And then we'll sign off so that I can do that. But I will be back, guys, later tomorrow. We will be back again for more streams next week. We will be having a staycation over at Universal. We're going to Bay starting Monday night, Wednesday night. We're going to be giving you guys all kinds of information about Universal, other Universal hotels if you've ever wanted to, and of course bringing you guys as much as we can tomorrow for Gratitude if we can. Thank you guys. You have right now, we're at 650 likes for the stream. I can't talk. It just blows me away. How are you guys getting 650 likes? I don't even like my own streams, and you guys are getting up to there. So the question is, in the next 10 minutes, more people, can you guys get to 700? I can't doubt it as it is already. So it is crazy. And I love that you guys are finding more new friends to come in and have some fun with us. So with the 105 people we have right now, and the next 10 minutes of riding Figment and coming out of the Journey into Imagination, let's see if we can get the 700. Can we do it? I think you guys can do it, because every time I say you guys can't do it, you do it anyway. So who cares what I think? Let's go ride Figment. We're gonna put our mask on, and then I will wrap up for today and say goodbye early. And I hope that I can take you guys on Ratatouille tomorrow with us. So looking forward to it. Let me grab my mask, and let's go check on our buddy Figment. And if you guys can hit 700 by the time we get out of here, wow. It blows my own imagination out of the water. Yes, I will have to get another. You guys, I've had to get a new celebration button every single day this week. The people on Instagram who don't watch us on YouTube are like, why does he keep posting pictures of buttons? Why does he keep doing that? Good afternoon, guys. How are you? I'm in air conditioning. I'm happy. It feels great. Air conditioning, the ride. It's a great big air conditioned room. And we're gonna stay out here a while. Whew. Thank you, Christy Disney. Oh. No, he can take some pictures. He can take pictures. We're good. We're fine. Look at me. I'm taking pictures like that all the time. I get it. I get it. What can I say except you're welcome? Only if I can get a button that says celebrating with being with love and disversal. Ooh, hello, how are you doing, Becky? I told you guys Becky would be in here. See, I told you she was going to be in here, and she is. All right, we can leave now. We only wanted to see Becky. Where's the exit, Becky? We're done. We're good. Oh, and by the way, I forgot about that. We were on the ride earlier, and I was trying to be nice. I was trying to be quiet because I didn't want to ruin the ride of the person who was sitting in front of me. But we did get a PayPal during Living with the Land, and $25 from Tower 1. Just one, please. Row 3. Thank you. Got a PayPal from Sour One for $25 to support the channel. Thank you so much, Sour One, for supporting the channel, making it possible for us to do this. You guys make the streams happen. Gracias. Bye-bye. That was cute. So Jeffrey, I think we've got a time set up for 6:30 p.m. I apologize to everybody in the UK for having to stay up so late.
To ensure your safe tour of our sensory labs, please remain seated with your hands, arms, feet and legs inside your tour tram. Keep a watchful eye on your children and, please don't let your imaginations run wild.
Bienvenidos. Para su seguridad durante su estadía en nuestros laboratorios sensoriales, permanezca sentado y mantenga las manos, brazos, pies y piernas dentro del vehículo. Y cuide a los pequeñitos. Gracias.
Welcome to our special drive-through open house. I'm Dr. Michael Channing, Chairman of the Imagination Institute. Hello. On your tour, you'll see how the 5 human senses can help capture your imagination.
Oh, can I go too?
Absolutely not. This is one of our discoveries, the figment of imagination.
Yeah, I know all about the senses. There's sight, sound, smell, touch, coochie-coochie-coo, and taste. Tastes like chicken.
On a crispy sriracha donut.
I don't want you out of my sight.
Out of sight? Okay. Come on, everybody. Here we go.
Figment, you are not
interrupt the tour. Oh no.
Our first stop is the sound lab. We'll begin by
Dean Finder.
testing your hearing with a series of tones.
Sounds a lot like Dream Finder,
Left
doesn't
ear,
it?
Right ear. Left, right. What? This is odd. Hello?
Hello?
Who is this?
It's Figment.
Figment? I thought I told you not to interfere.
But you got it wrong, Doc. It's not about listening with your ears. It's about listening with your imagination.
Now I've completely lost my train of thought.
No, you haven't. It's over here. All aboard.
We've gone completely off track.
Imagination. For every sound,
You're hearing. I'm having sound. I'm hearing.
And each of us imagines different things from just a sound. Your mind has wings.
Continuing now, if I may, in a calm, scientific, figment-free manner.
Thanks, Calvin. Have a great afternoon.
Can control the eyes of the imagination. Let's begin by using the eye chart to test your vision. Now, all together, if you would please read line 3 and hit it.
With F-I-G-M-G-M-T, you can see things differently. Sure, you can see with your eyes, but imagine what you could see if you used your imagination.
Follow the bouncing figment. I thought that was can lights are fancy. One might see more. But your eyes see. You're not the sight. Can make your fancy fly. Let me see eyes. Ooh, a butterfly. Oh, what happened to Firebite?
Our research shows that smells often trigger the imagination, especially when pleasant, familiar smells come into play.
Coming to play? I love to.
Figment, this is not a good time.
It's always a good time to use your imagination, so let the good times roll. Woohoo! You win 1 cent.
Figment, don't!
Oh, disgusting old face mask smell.
One lovely snap can be appealing. You're
Dreamland.
You know, I'm sorry, but after that big stink in the smell lab, I hesitate to send you into the taste labs. Perhaps I should end my open house right here.
Great idea. We'll go to my open house instead. It's much more fun. Right this way, everybody.
Figment, what is going on? You're turning this entire open house upside down.
Upside down? Now you're talking. That's the best idea you've had all day. With just a spark of inspiration, I made my house an innovation. Imagination nearly wound around. Things downside
Up and upside down. Oh, we're stuck. Why are we stuck? Oh boy. Hello, Figment. Now what do we do? Oh, here we go. Ma 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 ma.
Now here's a real open house. Come on in. So quick. Doc, it's exactly what I imagined. Imagination is the brain of the world.
Look, it's a Figment toilet.
Imagination is just turning your
Ah.
upside down. Come on, it's time to get back to the institute.
I know, sir.
Well, if you can't beat them, join them. We all have sparks.
Imagination.
That's how our minds create
Vision.
We set them free. And all what they can do. Those magic sparks.
For me and you.
You see, Doc, I knew you'd get it, because you've got a wonderful imagination.
I do. Oh.
All right, boys and girls, this is what we call a computer.
And so, as you can plainly see, imagination works the best when it's set free.
You said it, Doc. Imagination is a blast.
Imagination, imagination, a dream can be a dream come true. With just a spark from me and you. One little spark of inspiration is at the heart of all creation. Ooh, nightmare fuel. I hope you guys enjoyed the preview of Halloween Horror Nights here at Universal. A dream come true. From me and you. One little spark of inspiration is at the heart of a creation. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. Ba-dum bum bum. Ba-dum bum bum bum. All the interactive exhibits now reopened here. Kids at heart can go back to playing music just by moving their hands around. Can jump on spaces to make the instruments play. But unfortunately, no meet and greets yet. Still waiting on official word from Disney as to when we're going to be able to have Ralph and Vanellope Von Sweet coming back to play with us here. And of course, Joy is outside having her own bit of fun. Yes, they are, Sarah. You can actually step on the different squares and make the instruments play. So they are back operational again. A Moon Man meet and greet. That would be scary. A little bit scary. Well, guys, as mentioned, I do have to head back out, meet up with Susan and the kids. I am excited about the potential of being able to share Ratatouille later on with you guys later today on our channel. So keep an eye out for that. If you guys haven't already hit that subscribe button and you've joined in for the first time today, make sure to subscribe to our channel, hit the notification bell. That bell is going to come in handy when you say hit all video. So when we upload our vlog later, if we can grab one of Ratatouille, you won't miss it. And then when we put in stream notifications moving forward for rope drops and the like, you'll know exactly when they're going to happen. They're not always the best sometimes when it comes to YouTube notifications, but you don't want to go without it if you enjoy hanging out and having fun with us. So thank you so much for being with us today in EPCOT. What a short stream. After all the streams we've been having this week and having so much fun, it seems strange to only be for just a few hours. It has been a wonderful week, and normally we'd say, well, that's the end. We'll see you guys next week. But man, there's so much more still to come, even if I can get my gimbal to go like that. So guys, thank you so much for hanging out with us today. It has been a joy. You guys have gotten up to 600, what is that, 660 likes, and I'm sure there's probably one or two who still have not hit that like button who would probably do so and help us out. Getting up to 700 is what the crew was trying to go for today. I think it can still be possible. I still think a few more people might pop in and still hit that thumbs up and help you guys get closer. I already see one right now going up. Can we get to 660? 662. Look at that. I knew it could happen. Thank you guys so much. The crew has been wonderful this week. If you would like to join the official Magic crew, you can go to www. You don't have to say that anymore, but I still like to say it. It's patreon.com/ear-to-ear magic. There are 5 levels on our Patreon you guys can join to support the channel on a regular basis. Each of them has their own tiers, but as we grow bigger, we want to grow that Patreon as well. We appreciate our patrons because really and truly, it is the patrons, it is the super chats, and it's the PayPals that allow us to keep streaming on a regular basis. We cannot do it without you guys. We don't make a ton of money, but when you guys do give, it goes into paying for equipment, for food, and for everything that we can keep doing. And we are so grateful for everything you guys do to make it possible for us to continue streaming just for you guys. So thank you so much for that. I cannot thank you enough. You guys have a great weekend. I can't wait to share more content with you guys on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, and later on Ear to Ear Magic YouTube. You guys have a great weekend. Thank you so much. Keep the magic going, share the kindness, and be a part of someone else's day and be their sunshine. We'll see you guys in the parks. Thanks a lot, guys.